5 years ago, Liverpool had one of the best runs in the past 20 years. They won the Champions League, missed the league by just 1 point, but would take it the very next season. And at the front of it all were 3 players. A right back taking corners quickly, Salah scoring in the UCL final and becoming a global superstar, and Van Dijk, the wall letting anyone past him. But now they're leaving. The 3 men who've defined this era could be out the door as free agents next season. It's their last shot for a treble, and it might be their final dance. Is this the end of Liverpool's dynasty? Van Dijk, Salah, and Trent have become so connected to one another's futures that whoever's contract gets sorted first will directly impact the others. It's like a domino effect, and Liverpool's owners, FSG, know the gravity of this situation. The silence from the boardroom? Not unusual from a business perspective, but it's causing major concern among fans. Liverpool could lose 3 of their biggest stars in one go, and the failure to sort their contracts months ago is now haunting them. Salah and Van Dijk are in their 30s now, and it's understandable why Liverpool is cautious. The club has a history of letting go of aging players like Mane, Firmino, and Henderson before their form started to dip. And with Salah and Van Dijk still performing at the top level, the dilemma is huge. How long can they keep delivering? And can Liverpool risk offering long-term deals without ending up stuck in a situation where they're paying them big money for a couple of good seasons before the inevitable decline? Then there's Trent. He's just 25, in his prime, and it feels like the perfect time to tie him down for the long haul. But that's the issue. If Liverpool signs him first, Salah and Van Dijk might demand similar deals. It's a tricky balancing act. Trent's future could hinge on what happens with the other 2, and Real Madrid rumors aren't helping the situation. The club's stance on homegrown players like Trent is crucial. Fans have a long memory, and seeing another homegrown talent run down his contract could create a storm. With Alexander-Arnold, Salah, and Van Dijk all potentially leaving for free next summer, Liverpool's future feels uncertain. The longer the club waits to get these deals sorted, the more of a distraction it becomes. And for the players, it's a win-win. They either get fat new contracts or they walk for nothing and cash in on free agency. For Liverpool, though, the upside is looking harder and harder to find. Let's talk money now. Losing these 3 players could cost Liverpool a whopping £200 million in transfer fees. Now, let's break it down. Trent and Salah alone could command around £80 million+. Salah's value could skyrocket if a Saudi club comes calling. Van Dijk? Even though he's in his 30s, he's still got a couple of years at the top, so a fee of £30 million isn't out of the question. But Liverpool would lose all that value without seeing a penny from a transfer fee. And in a world where financial fair play is a thing, that's a huge blow. Replacing them would be a nightmare. Let's start with Van Dijk. He's an all-time great PL center back, arguably one of the best ever. The next best options, Saliba or Gabriel, who would cost a minimum of £100 million. Chelsea valued Colwill at £80 million, so good luck there. Then there's Salah, arguably the best right winger in the world. Replacing him? You'd probably be looking at £200 million for someone like Saka or Yamal. It's not a cheap fix. And finally, Trent. A creative, inverted right back, someone who's completely changed the role. Replacing him might be easier, but it's still going to cost. You're talking about converting a right midfielder or signing a specialist. And so, yeah, losing these 3, it's not just a blow to the squad. It's a financial disaster in a world where every penny counts due to financial fair play rules. The trio who've been the heart and soul of Liverpool's success over the past few years. Each of them brings something unique to the table, and their importance to the team is undeniable. Salah, with his 3 Premier League Golden Boots, is the club's main source of goals and assists. But Van Dijk and Trent? They're just as vital. Jamie Carragher hit the nail on the head when he said, We are talking about the three most influential players, alongside the goalkeeper Alisson, and he's right. These guys have been the backbone of one of the best Liverpool teams in recent memory, helping the club lift the Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and 2 League Cups. Even though injuries have kept them from playing together consistently whenever they are on the pitch, Liverpool's record speaks for itself. They've played 221 games together, winning 154 of them with a win percentage of 70%. When they're not all on the field, that drops to 59%. The numbers don't lie. When this trio is playing, Liverpool is a force. Salah has been the go-to guy for Klopp, clocking in the most minutes for the club. Alexander-Arnold's been crucial too, setting up 59 league goals since his debut in 2016. And Van Dijk? Well, Liverpool's win percentage without him is a worrying 52%. The guy is a club legend with the 7th highest win percentage in Premier League history. But let's not forget the rough patch Liverpool had last season, dropping out of the title race and only bagging 1 trophy after falling short in multiple competitions. The change of manager brought new ambition, but with a strong start to this season, fans are right to be hopeful. Liverpool's back at the top, and Salah's in phenomenal form with 10 goals and 10 assists already this season. But here's the thing, this could be Liverpool's last dance. The season when Liverpool either proves it can still compete for top honors with this trio or starts to slowly decline without them. Salah, Van Dijk, and Alexander-Arnold might see this year as their last chance to win another Premier League or Champions League title before potentially moving on. It's their last dance for a reason. They have unfinished business. But with the pressure mounting, how will Liverpool handle this situation? Will they offer contracts that stretch beyond what they're comfortable with? Or will they risk losing these legends for nothing? The answers to these questions will decide whether Liverpool's dynasty continues or if the club begins to fade from its golden years. One thing's for sure, if this is indeed their last season together, Liverpool's pursuit of a treble could be their swan song, making this season even more crucial than ever. If you think this is really the end of Liverpool's dynasty, or if they've still got one more big push left in them, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss out on the latest football videos. Catch you in the next one, and as always, keep your eyes on the pitch.